Well, children, it's time now for another huge dose of porkies. I mean, another wonderful fairy tale. And guess how it starts?
Not once upon a time again.
Exactly. Once upon a time, there was a young lad named Dick Whittington. Now, poor old Dick had no mummy and no daddy. Do you know what that means?
He was an orphan?
No, he was a Queenslander. But I'm only joking. Let's get on with the story. Dick was so poor, he only had a handful of gravel to eat each day. He thought the only way to make his fortune was to get to the Melbourne cricket ground, where he'd heard it held 80,000 people and that its seats were lined with gold.
Gee, this place is big. It's bigger than Artie Beetson. And what about all these rich people? They must have been to the MCG already. What was that? It's a cat. Kitty, kitty. Puss, puss. Come here, you pussy.
What are you calling pussy?
Just don't stand on my head.
Poor Dick. In trouble, and he's only been there 30 seconds. And what about Dermy? Got to bash somebody and didn't even have to go to the tribunal. When Dick finally came to, he didn't know if he was in Disneyland or La La Land.
Whoa, what hit me? A tram? Speaking of trams, that's how I'll get to the MCG. I'll catch a tram. Excuse me, sir. I'd like a ticket to the MCG.
Certainly, son. That'll be $1.50.
Oh, I don't have any money.
You're joking. What happened? You punted all away.
No, sir. Remember, I'm only 12 and I don't punt.
That's okay, son. I'm only 29 myself. But what do you want to go to the MCG for?
I want to play rugby league there so we can draw a huge audience and introduce to the people of Melbourne the greatest game of all. Oh, and I've heard the seats are paved with gold, and I want to make my fortune.
You are an idiot. If they're all like you up in New South Wales, the old AFL's safe. Hey, is that cat stuffed?
No, it's just very tired.
Look, I'm well known for my generosity. Look, I'll shout you a ticket, so jump on this tram.
Ballarat, eh? I've been lost there myself. Anyway, Dick and the cat were still a long way from their goal. In fact, they were so far from goal, not even Darryl Halligan could have helped them.
Ballarat may have had gold years ago, but there's not much there now. How are we going to get to the MCG, Puss? That's it. What a good idea. We'll hitchhike. Here comes a car now.
Oh, you look like a decent sort of bloke.
Oh, he looks like a girly man to me.
Look, I need to get to the MCG. Can you help me, please?
Well, I'm sorry, mate, but we've got to do a chook ad, but there will be a mate of ours coming along any minute, and somebody will pick you up, so don't worry about it.
Maybe.
Where is the MCG? I'll never find the MCG. Policemen, they'll help me get to the MCG.
Well, what's all this then?
I'm a stranger in town and I need to get to the MCG.
MCG, eh? Yeah, the G, I remember how to get there. You and your cat get in the back.
You sure this is the MCG?
This is the closest you and Rugby League are ever going to get to the magic of the G. That cat doesn't look too good. Or was it? Bad mouse?
No, it's just a bit tired.
Tired? Looks like it's piggyback Merv Hughes. Let's go.
This is a news flash from National 9 News.
In news just in, police say Dick Whittington is still no closer to finding the MCG. They've asked members of the public in Melbourne to help. Dick is now listed as officially missing.
Puss, this is terrible. I've had a Joe Cocker. The Victorians are running rings around me. Who do they think they are, Alfie Langer? Puss, I need some answers.
Someone say answers? Got a million of them. Who do we have here, Nikki?
Well, Glenn, this is Dick Whittington. Dick has no mum or dad and is from Wagga. His hobbies are cats and rugby league football, and he doesn't mind a bet now and then. Dick's ambition is to get to the MCG and make his fortune.
Think he's going to be struggling on sale, but anyhow, give you a quick who am I. I was born in Queensland in 1959. I captained Manly to a Winfield Cup win in 1987. I played 22 State of Origins, and I've got red hair.
Nah, just can't get it. Do you know, Puss? Nah, we pass.
So do we. By the way, Glenn, has that cat been splayed, or is he just unhappy to see me?
How much help is the cat? He's going about as well as Balmain. As for Dick, he's finally managed to stumble across the biggest sporting stadium in the whole of the Southern Hemisphere. He's a genius, isn't he?
At last, the gateway to my fortune, the MCG. And it's marvellous to be here for the first time this evening. Wow, what about this place? And not any of those Victorians helped us, Puss.
I'll help you, mate. No River Murrays.
Who's that?
Come on out here, mate. I know a bit about this ground.
This isn't another trick again, is it?
No, mate. I'm saving those tricks for the Poms this summer.
Great. Then can you tell us how you think the ball will bounce?
Well, in my experience, it usually goes something like this.
Oh, that's a gasser of a tackle. Oh, big tackle. Shit. Ball and all. Fellas, though, it's still going down. Oh, great work. It was a hard stopper. He'll score. Riley. Tremendous play. Shearer. It's a try.
Big noise playing hard to beat. Gonna be a big man someday. You've got mud on your face. You know disgrace. Making big breaks all over the place. Singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man. You're the one to beat. Gonna take on the world someday. You've got blood on your face. You know disgrace. Making big hits all over.